Okie dokie, let's just go ahead and get something new and hope that it's something good. So much for that. Thanks ever so much, Lexi. Let's go play a terrible port of Aladdin. And the kicker is, it's a European-only release, so they didn't even want to release this one in the States. I'm sure this will be ever so amazing. So this music is really reminding me of the music from, what's it called, Deja Vu 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Color. That is, wow, easy is the default difficulty, eh? Why do I get the feeling it's gonna do one of those, oh, you gotta beat the game on hard mode to get the final scenes and levels and... Okay, I'm told that this music is from the Genesis version. So look at... Oh, damn it! I was completely gobsmacked by the Aladdin picture for the 1-up. So then... Well, gotta give him credit, this is a mostly good representation of like a fraction of, now I'm noticing all the dithering. Look at all that there. Look at all that there. It's like, on initial glance, it looks really good. And then you look closer and it's like, maybe not so good. Kinda takes too long on these, cutscene dialogues there. So then, let's actually start the first stage, shall we? Okay, music's not bad, animation's pretty good. The backgrounds are not horrifying. And we have the sword, as in the Genesis version, so... maybe this won't be terrible. So I think the smoke coming from the genie's lamp is my health bar. Yes, it definitely is. And it is really hard to avoid damage, apparently. Wait, what? I have 150 sword. I have 300 sword. How do I sword, then? So I'm almost dead. That is not good. Apparently I cannot grab onto the things there, like you could in the Super NES version. There's 450. There's extra health. I guess that's just my score. Never mind. Wow. I am a total derp. That is just my current score, which has nothing to do with the amount of swords. And that... oh my... Genie, you... what happened to you, man? What's wrong with your face? That's... like, I remember in, I believe, both Genesis and the Super NES versions, they had little blue genie face bottles that became, you know, smiling genie face bottles when you passed them to indicate this is the checkpoint. Look at that! That's just... Dear Lord, man. We found our first major silly thing here in this version. Well, aside from kind of bad hitboxes on taking damage. Wait, seriously, what even hurt me just there? What was I... There. Starting to question if I will be able to go through this whole thing, so, you know. Oh, hi there. So, is that supposed to be the genie there, like in a smoky, wispy form? Seriously, how do we... There has to be a method for... Ha! Finally. That took way too much effort. Yeah, again, to actually finish the thought now, I really don't know if I will be able to play through this whole thing, because this is some really amazingly terrible hitboxes for actually trying to, you know, just play through the game and not get amazingly wrecked? What the hell? Okay, not gonna complain. Enemies just magically die on their own sometimes. There's an extra life, so I want to grab that. Huh. Okay, not an enemy then, just a random person sitting there. And again, we take damage. Am I supposed to even... Oh. Did not realize you could kill the person with the arm. Okay, there we go, level complete. 140°C. Have we reached an internal temperature of 140 degrees Celsius? I mean, if we have, that's kind of bad, because that's really, really high temperature. Well over the boiling point of water, so, Also, what did the gems do again? I don't even remember. So there's really no blue health here? No blue gems to restore my health? Kinda really sucks. And again, it's almost really good, and then you notice the spots and the dithering and the weird compression nonsense. At the very least, you know, in the Genesis and Super NES versions, you know, you had a couple of stages set in an area, so you had a couple of stages in the Agrabah market. Then you had a couple of stages set in the Cave of Wonders, so on and so forth. This seems like it's going to be tossing that to the wind and having exactly one stage in each area, which I am entirely okay with. Now, there is a way to switch between my sword and my apples, and I've been using it basically this whole time. Doesn't help all that much, though, since, most of the spots I've been having trouble with are places where I have to, like, jump down on an enemy, or an enemy is hitting me as they come onto the screen. Oh, we have to find the Scarab. And apparently Hiss from Robin Hood is here. Accomplish that. And there are just giant bone things sticking up out of the sand. Yeah, it does seem that no real way to kill the snakes with the sword without taking a hit yourself. Fantastic programming job there. So I can't even tell, is this supposed to be one of the songs from the movie? Doesn't really sound like one. Will be a way to get down to that. Oh, hello, Iago. Now I'll stay up here and take my chances with Iago. And kill him, apparently. Hey, hey, extra health. Nifty, nifty. Seems like almost all of so many of the surfaces you can just fall through, so they're not really there. Also, I do already forget what the actual purpose of the red gems is. Okay. That explains the sudden death of that other thing. It was just, okay, so now that explains the purpose of the gems. Awesome. Stop sign. In Agrabah. Well, I guess the desert near Agrabah, but still. Bearing in mind, of course, that this is before the genie is released. Also, apparently that's not the way to go. So let's try back over here. Okay, so now I'm kind of clueless. I mean, I know we are looking for the Scarab, but, Okay, let's just head back and search more, I suppose. So I'll get hit by enemies that are blocked by things in, well, almost the foreground. I'm sure deflecting enemy attacks is a lot easier in the Genesis version. There it is. But, here it seems to be essentially completely pixel perfect. We found half of the Scarab. Oh, never mind. We got... I'm not even gonna try. 271 degrees F. Somebody be looking these up. 140C and 271F. Compare those numbers in the other temperature thing. Mildly curious about that now. I know they're probably passwords, but it's kind of a fun thing. Can we not always be super serious? Okay, so who's a cleverer thief than Aladdin? Since, you know, this was totally not a thing in the movies. Find the flutes. Okay, so... when we just had temperature F is 132 degrees C, and 140 degrees C is 284 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, kind of fun. I kind of remember this from the Genesis version now. Apparently I can't go any further right over that way, so, oh well, I suppose. Yeah, let's just focus on getting out of here as fast as possible. And wonder why we were even still playing this train wreck. So they give us an enemy, and then a genie lamp, which couldn't kill anything except that enemy that we would have just passed. Good job, game. Really? That's where it takes me? Place I was literally just at. Okay, not worth it for a gem. Nope. One hit I would have taken, not two hits on this thing. not worth it. Is there even a point to taking this rope? Is it just extra? Okay, extra health. That is totally worth it. Okay, we're up to 2 Iagos killed. It's a combination of the little kid and the knife thrower from Kung Fu. And there was... oh. I guess that was the other thief that we had to get the half of the Scarab from. Okay. I guess we're now in a boss battle with, what's his name? Starts with an R. Didn't really mean to take that damage there, but that's okay. Okay, and he's dead.